You can see how dark it is, but there was certainly, it's almost like there was a choir singing or something. He needs to be careful because he's going to try and turn that boat around, which I think he might be, and then the current will get him, which it is doing, and he's going to clamber into that bridge. He's never going to, that's it, the tide's got him, he's in trouble now, he's going to hit the side. What an idiot. Crunch, ready? Yeah, did you hear that? Well, you're getting confident now, aren't you? Hey, what are you looking at? Hey.
Here's the walk. We've just come out of Priory Farm, down to the end, turned right, and then crossed the road at the river, and then up and round the wood.
Okay.
But it actually finishes there, so I think you have to walk back the same way you came.
One way more, one way. Well, folks, when you see us in this position, it means only one thing.
Off again.
Off again. Left it a bit late today, haven't we?
Well, it was very windy this morning. I think there was gusts up to 34.
Yeah, it was pretty
so
bad.
we waited until it had subsided because we had booked. So we paid for it, so we may as well go.
It's late in the day, it's sort of nearly 5:30, but we're only going about 7 miles. But it's leg one of a longer journey, which we'll tell you about in more detail. We're going to St. Olaves, St. Olaves, St. Olaves.
Whatever you want to call it, we call it St. Olaves.
Well, most people around this part of the world call it St. Olaves. It's spelt St. Olaves. St. Olaves, I've heard someone call it before. And we're going to a site that one of our YouTube buddies went to a couple of years ago. We rather like the look of it, but we never quite made it. So thanks to Helen and Martin for this one. Right on the doorstep, and it's going to suit us just fine, we think, don't we?
Yeah.
So, see you when we get there.
See you when we get there.
Every time you need me, I'm telling you I'm here to stay. But looking at your castle, I'm pretty sure you're safe, but still afraid. I'm walking in your garden, knowing what you're dreaming of, past the copper statues of everyone you've ever loved. Lower down the bridge and let me in, will you? You'll never get to know me from within, will you? So you've been fighting demons. I promise I will break the spell. You don't need that armor, even though you wear it well. Lower down the bridge and let me in, will you? You'll never get to know me from within, will you? started. Wi-Fi enabled. Wi-Fi connected.
Well, here we are then. We're all pitched and set up here at Priory Farm. We're on a CL site. It's a Caravan and Motorhome Club CL, and we're on the grounds of a former priory. We will take you for a little walk over. Well, I'll scan around in a second and show you the camping field, but first just want to tell you that there are no on-site facilities. There is, however, Nelson Point, fresh water, a grey waste dump. There's also a drive over grey waste drop for motorhomes as well. But in terms of toilets and showers, then you will need to use your own. Helen's with me. How much have we paid per night to stay here, Helen?
I'll double check. I think 28.
£28, I think.
Plus there's a charge for the dog.
Yeah, £28 does ring a bell. So there are 6 pitches on the site, and when we arrived yesterday, which was Sunday, there was 3 other vans on the site. That's now gone down to 2. I'll just show you the field, a little flick round. And the actual restaurant, which is part of the owned by the owners as well, we'll walk past and show you that in a second. Unfortunately, that's closed for renovation, which is a shame because we've eaten in here before and the food was excellent. So we were rather hoping that we'd get a couple of meals while we're here, especially as it's our wedding anniversary week. More on that a little later as well.
It's all part of Hillside Animal Sanctuary, and just behind us, you can show them just behind us. There's fields of horses, which is quite nice, and there's some llamas across that other side. Yeah. So that's quite nice, isn't it?
Yeah, that's very good. We had sort of some 4-legged company, not just Bella, and lots of it. So we'll show you around. We'll show you the horses, we'll show you the llamas, we'll show you a bit of the old priory, which dates back to the 1200s.
So this is our view when we wash up. It won't be Dave's view because he doesn't wash up. But it's quite nice, isn't it? And there's loads of them as well. I've seen worse views.
Right, we're going to go for a little walk. I think Helen's already showed you the view from the kitchen window, but here's our pitch. And in terms of sunshine, we're getting the sun here. If we were pitched over there, certainly those 2 vans you can see, they're not getting any sunshine at the moment. So this would be a better side, I think. What they normally do, look, they normally have food vendors over here when they have their events on. And they've got some lighting which runs down the side here, as you can see. Also that tree lights up at night, but it all goes off before we go to sleep, before we go to bed. And then here's some of the horses over here that Helen was talking about. Looks like they're all having a retirement. But there's several fields over the meadow in the background, over there, and over here as well. But let's go and have a look at the llamas, and let's go and have a little look at the priory. And if our feet will take it, we'll continue walking and we'll go down to the Bell. Maybe we'll get a beer down at the Bell at St Olaves. All locked up, Hel?
Yep.
Straight ahead is the restaurant that's been closed and is being redecorated. The owner's house and a few cottages. So this is the entrance in. Site entrance terms, pretty straightforward really. You enter the site at your own risk. Management hold the responsibility for parked cars. Children should be supervised at all times without exception, although this is an adult only site. There are occasions where children will come on. Barbed wire fencing and live animals can be dangerous. Dogs should be kept on a lead at all times. Please clean up after your dog. Fair enough. And in terms of the caravan pitches, marked 1 to 6. Generally, as I said, over here, in that direction. The field's a bit flatter over there. We're on a slight incline, but we're all levelled up. And then a bit of information in terms of local walks. So if you want to press pause and have a look at that map, or I might put a digital version on if I can. I think I can, so I'll try and do that. River Waveney and the footpath walk that we're going to do down here to the windmill. The restaurant I was just talking about, just outside of the field. And the Priory, just here. We're going to have a little look at the Priory as well. There's the Beccles to Yarmouth Norwich Road here, the A143. Quite a busy road, I must tell you. We're now down here by the Great Oak.
It looks like the caravan is coming up the hill, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does really, doesn't it? And we have eaten in here before and it was very, very good. We thoroughly enjoyed it. And they say that they're sorry they're closed, obviously having some work done. So we can't get in and show you, sadly. Might be able to get a few photos off their website, but if you're in the area, even if you're not staying on the campsite, would really recommend this place to come for a meal. We had a great time here, we really did.
Look at the funky chairs.
Chairs are lovely, aren't they? Don't know if you can see in here or not. Very nice. There's some music going on.
Isn't that lovely?
Yeah, very nice, isn't it?
Their holiday cottages.
There's some cottages here, yeah. I don't know if they're for holiday rentals or permanent rentals, but...
Is it in here, is it?
No.
No.
No, you have to come around the front.
Oh, I see.
So this is part of the old priory here. And wherever we go, we get stared at by llamas. And the music's coming from inside the priory. Let's go see the llamas first off. Hello. Hello.
There's a brown one there at the station.
Oh, there's another one over there. It's llamas. Well, hello. What are you two doing? Here comes their friend, in case they're going to get fed and he's not.
Look at his teeth.
Hello.
Oh dear.
Hello. You scared of missing out on the action? Are you? Yes.
I don't know if they're alpacas or
They look
llamas.
like, no, I think they're llamas.
have they got different ears or something?
I don't know. This one's,
back end
he's
on
standing a
it,
bit
right?
funny, like not very comfortable, this one, isn't
Yeah.
he? But they are, of course, all part of the sanctuary, so there might be something wrong with them. This one's got a front tooth missing. Have you been eating too many sweets? Is that what it is? Have you eaten too many sweets?
They've seen the dog.
Have you eaten too many sweets? Not you, this one. Definitely got a front tooth missing. You need to go to the dentist, you do. Yeah. What's your teeth like? Are you going to show us your teeth?
Yes, his ears are back.
Oh,
Oh, he's telling them to go.
he's telling you off, is he? What's he got to go for? He's done nothing wrong. Got nice big eyelashes there, haven't you? Got lovely big eyelashes. Hello. You got big eyelashes? Oh, you're getting confident now, aren't you? Hey, what are you looking at? Hey. Think he was getting ready to spit at me. I'm having none of that.
Oh dear.
Hello, where's your teeth gone? Where's your teeth gone? You came right up to the camera there, your mate. Are you coming? No, you are off-ski. Come on, we'll go look at the priory. I bet they follow us. Look, they are doing. Well, they were pretty friendly. And then all of a sudden, one of them wanted to have a look at the camera. And I thought, hello, he's not going to eat it. So I moved the camera, and then he got ears went back. Right, a few houses at the end, and this is the road I was talking about. Quite a busy road, this. Although, to be fair, certainly where we're pitched now, can't really hear it. Driveway in though, nice and wide, and there's the drive in. Leighton Hall is just down the road from here, but it's actually not open, we're told, at the moment, which is a shame. We've been around that in the past, and it's really smart. You can see we're on the road to Great Yarmouth here. We left home, in case you're on sea, we were here in 15 minutes, something like that, so it's really not very far at all. And then this way down the road is the way to Beccles, or you can pick up the road to Norwich as well. St Olaves Priory, charming ruins of a small Augustinian priory, and it was founded in the early 13th century for a community of Augustinian canons and lay close to a ferry crossing over the River Waveney. The priory was jointly dedicated to St Mary and St Olave, who died in 1030. Olave was the 11th century king who converted Norway to Christianity and became the country's patron saint. I'm not going to read it to you. If you're interested, you want to press pause and read, now's your chance, just press pause.
The Priory of St Mary was known as Herring Fleet.
Herring Fleet?
Yeah.
Well, of course, herring, if we're talking about fish, then Great Yarmouth and the North Sea area of Great Yarmouth and Lowestoft famous for herring. So this is the refectory. This is an underground, undercroft or basement, and it has an early example of brick vaulted ceiling. Bell. So I wanted to have a little look around the back, and I didn't want to disturb
The singers.
Well, they're clearly...
Must be good what was that? Acoustics in there.
Yeah.
Hard ceiling.
I think they look like they're foreign. They may have come from Norway to visit and also hold some kind of service or vigil there, which they seem to be enjoying. So we've walked around the back from the outside. You can get from the inside. Lovely here, isn't it? Oh.
Yeah. And it's free. There's no charge to come and have a look.
Yeah, the fact it's free is a bonus.
They'd go first, just in case we get thrown out.
So what we also gathered from the conversation was it was an Orthodox gathering, and they wanted to particularly visit here and sing because the acoustics with this vaulted ceiling are just amazing. So this is where they were all gathered. They're just going to the beach now, but it's in really amazing condition. Here we are outside the bell. We'll have a quick look, but we're going to have a walk before we come back for a drink. But just to show you, in case the sun's not shining later, a lovely smell of food here. It's sort of lunchtime now. They sell ice cream for dogs, which is good. And then this is their garden area, which looks great. River looks rather high. In fact, it looks flooded. Let's have a little look. The grass is beautifully green. Yeah. So we'll have a little look. The river looks like it might just be a high tide. There's a full moon, or more or less, at the moment, so that may have something to do with it. Very tidal here. A friend of mine brought his boat down here. The engine failed, and then he just came under the bridge at St Olaves with no engine on at all, just literally drifting. And as he came under the bridge, quite a fast flow like there is today, the boat turned onto its side and it brought itself right alongside these mooring posts, and it was as though he had the engine on, and it made the most perfect berth just outside the pub. How lucky was he? Because had he not, he'd have been going down there somewhere towards Lowestoft. Helen pointed out, if you want to hire a day boat while you're here from 2 hours for £60. Well, why not? I mean, we like boating, but this is where the footpath is. It looks like you're going to someone's house. Just been speaking to a gentleman who came out of that door, and he said, no, this is the footpath. And he was telling me though that it's a little bit overgrown in places, so we'll do our best. We'll see how we get on.
She says the risk.
So there's a few moorings down here, and an old wherry. Look at this. This is a traditional site on the Norfolk Broads. Certainly back in the day, the wherries would be up and down the Broads, ferrying predominantly, I think, grain. This looks like it could be a liveaboard to me. What a beautiful boat though. Wonder how old that is, Hel. The old Norfolk wherry. Lovely, isn't it? This is called Waterside Bungalow. They've got some logs outside ready for the winter. Got a private mooring for their boat as well. Dolly D. And these are normally 24-hour free mooring sites like this. So if you were bringing a boat down the Norfolk Broads, yeah, here we go, free mooring site. I've mentioned in previous videos that we used to have a boat on the Broads, Helen and I. We had we bought completely the wrong boat, really, didn't we, Helen, when we had our boat? We had a Maxim,
I don't know.
and it was it had a 240 horsepower inboard Mercury or Mercruiser engine. The minute I put it in drive, I was breaking the speed limit on the Broads. It was great for going out to sea on, but no good for the Norfolk Broads. Yeah, free moorings up for maximum 24-hour stay. That's pretty standard, really. Lovely boat as well. Old Norman. Yeah, a lot of reeds coming down the water. That's not uncommon. So you have to be careful you don't get the props fouled here. Now this is where it gets a little bit overgrown. Just to say, the area that we're in is 5 miles an hour on the Broads. So that's maximum speed, 5 miles an hour going through St Olaves. Once you get out into the open over there, you can whack it up to 6. Well, we're in the trees now, folks.
It's nice in the shade, actually. I didn't think I'd seen that after the weather before.
I know. Not too sure where this is going to bring us out, but it's as we've got out of the sunshine to the shade, the pathway's turned somewhat muddy. Bella's already found the muddiest part and had to walk through it, so Helen's got to shower Bella when we get back. I'm wondering whether this area might lead to Caldecott Woods. So what you got, Helen?
Here's the walk. We've just come out of Priory Farm down to the end, turned right, and then crossed the road at the river, and then up and round the wood.
Okay.
But it actually finishes there, so I think you have to walk back the same way you came.
One windmill, one wood walk. Okay. I'll put these walks up on the video for you to have a look at. I'm fairly sure this is Caldecott Woods, and
And that's a big dog.
that's a dog running free. So a busy morning, but nice walk we've just been on.
Yeah.
Helen's on the old black currant and soda. This pub is definitely geared up for
Nothing
food.
interesting, just a soda.
Well, you could have had a wine if you wanted one.
No, I didn't want
No. Definitely geared up for food in here, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it looks like a good place to come. I haven't looked at the menu yet, but might have a little look at the menu before we leave, because this might want to book a table for
We could do.
the 9th of August, our wedding anniversary. 43 years wed on the 9th.
And how many mirrors?
I
have you
can't
brought?
remember breaking 7
Yes.
mirrors.
Every year we have it.
So the man who owns the boatyard has given me permission to come down here and have a little look at the swing bridge. Look at this for a boat, that's beautiful. That's a seaworthy boat if ever I saw one. Like I mentioned before, you can get access to the sea from here. There's a boat coming down the river I've just clocked on the right hand side, and that boat, by the look of him, will not get under the swing bridge until that's been reopened. So bit of a, yeah, he's got the tide behind him, that's pushing him along. He won't get under there. I don't think he will anyway. I think there's too much air draft there for him. I'll just wander along here a bit. Yeah, he's now hit the brake. He's just put his boat in reverse because I think he realises he's not going under. I thought I heard a bit of clunking of the bridge as I was walking down. So that's closed for a train to go over. We might catch that, and then hopefully catch the swing bridge opening up again, because there's not many of these about, and there's a fair few in Norfolk because of the Broads. The boat's now hit reverse. It says that the bridge will be open in 1.1 minute. So we'll keep the camera going, we'll keep running live. Right, it's moving forward again, I don't know why. Never going to get under that bridge. He's hit the brake again. Yeah, his wife's come up and told him, "You're not going through there, love." What on earth is he doing? He needs to be careful because he's going to try and turn that boat around, which I think he might be, and then the current will get him, which it is doing, and he's going to clamber into that bridge. He's never going to, that's it, the tide's got him, he's in trouble now, he's going to hit the side. What an idiot. Crunch, ready? Yeah, did you hear that? That's the side of the boat, smacked into the moorings over there. What an idiot. It quite clearly says not to go under the bridge and to wait less than a minute. That boat is in trouble because there's a strong current running down the river. If he just held where he was, it'd have been fine. He's not going to get under the bridge. He's made a right hash of that. And now he's shouting and screaming and probably trying to blame everybody else. The boat has hit, you can't quite see it I don't think, but the boat has hit some sort of mooring there, or certainly the side of the river bank. I heard it crunch. It's a hire boat by the look of it. And these people, they pick these boats up and take them out on holidays, and then here they are down here making a muck of it. He's stuck. Now the other thing is when that bridge swings, I'm not sure which way it's going to swing, but if it swings towards him, he's in even bigger trouble. It looks like the guy in the signal box there is having a good look out the window, clocking what's going on. He's got his engines in full reverse and the boat is going nowhere. He's made an absolute hash of that. Big boat as well. I think he's managed to swing it round just. Bang! Did you hear that? Everyone hold on, the girl on the back shouted as the back of that boat smashed into the side of the bridge. What an absolute idiot. And I'm being polite at the moment. Yeah, we got all that on camera. Good job, well done. Okay, I hear the train. Greater Anglia train service from Norwich to Lowestoft. Just coming over the bridge now. It slows down over this bridge, I'm not surprised. Here it comes. If the guy had left his brakes on and just waited 5 minutes, the boat wouldn't have the damage it's got on it. Can you believe them people, honestly? He may even have turned around and be heading back. There's another boat coming. Now that swing bridge, I'll try and find out the age, but I can tell you now it's very old, really old. I guess maybe 100 years old, I don't know, but I'll double check. Since 2017. We've been at Priory Farm since 2017, and here we have natural meadows to graze our rescued animals in the summer months. Once again, look, one of these horses were picked up, and what we're looking at now. Look at this. Is that the one from last night?
Yeah.
Looks like it. Hello, mate. We're back.
Look at the blinds on them.
Come on. Yeah. You okay?
I hate flies.
Lovely, lovely horse, isn't it? You're lovely, aren't you? Hey, say hello to the camera. Come on, say hello to the camera. Smile. It flies out your eyes. Yeah. Please scan the QR code to get all the news from the Century straight to your inbox.
Llamas.
Come on. Yeah. You're a good fella.
100
Well, I think you're a good fella.
found themselves in desperate need of a home. Ah.
Llama rescue. Yeah. So we've done our bit. We've just donated 20 quid for 4 bales of hay, and that's going. That hay is going to go to Cameron and what? Sheila. Well, we think it is. Doesn't matter where it goes, is it?
No.
What's that? They give you a little pack for donating, don't they? What's that?
They actually give you a calendar for nothing.
Free calendar.
Which is nice.
Which you can have. You don't have to donate to get that. Just have one.
This little pack's for nothing as you come in the gate. The boy gives you that.
Sort of info pack.
And we got this because we donated 4 bales of hay.
Fantastic. Well, we're going to end it there, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our little look round Priory Farm Caravan Park here at St Olaves.
Didn't we?
We've had a great time. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Like I always say, if you have been, thanks for watching. If you've not yet subscribed to the channel, now's your chance. Help us out. It's free. It costs absolutely nothing, but it does help the channel to grow. Give us a thumbs up and also leave a comment, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. We're moving on to pastures new. We'll see you in next week's video.
See you in the next one. Bye.
Bye for now.